Hey guys, Sandy here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to Follow a Sketch February. It is not February, it is Follow a Sketch Friday. Oh boy. Anyway, here is the sketch. It is a 2-photo sketch by Susan Stringfellow. I have my 2 photos and I also have my Happiness is Homemade collection, a couple of these pieces of paper and this scrap right here. So let's see what I can do. Alright guys, so I'm using this kitchen collection because I like the colors and I thought that they were completely appropriate for what I was scrapbooking, even though they weren't really kitchen-esque. Now the beautiful thing about this is that there are B-sides to these papers and they're very generic. And that's what I think I like to do. I don't look at collections for the themes of them. I look at mostly the B-sides and the generic themes to see if they're colors I like and things I will scrapbook. So I am following the sketch and I'm using the dotted on the bottom. I've put the diagonal up here on the top. Now I'm not going to go ahead and put fishtail banners on the pieces of paper here. I'm just going to leave them as rectangles. And I'm doing that because, you know, sometimes I'm all about the fishtail banner and sometimes I'm like, no, absolutely not. For the love of all that is holy, please do not make me put a fishtail banner on a page. And, you know, that's fine. You don't have to always do what the sketch says. You can do whatever the heck you want to do. That is the beauty about scrapbooking. And that's the beauty about a sketch. To use a little bit, use all of it, make it your own, do what you ever want to do with it. So I'm going to overlap a piece of yellow cardstock, and what that's going to do is bring out that yellow color a little bit more. It's in the stripy paper, it's in the dotted paper, and I just wanted to make sure that that yellow was giving it a pop. I thought that all of these colors were super fun, super bright, super colorful, and totally worked with the theme of Pop Century, which is the hotel that I stayed at when I went on my solo trip. So, just a fun fact, if you ever go on a solo trip, stay in the value resorts. If you are the kind of person that will be at parks from sun up to sundown, from open to close, because it's not worth it to me. It's not worth staying in a, you know, one of the higher end resorts if I'm by myself, because when I'm by myself, I do the parks a little bit differently. I'm there from rope drop to close, and I just don't spend a whole lot of time in my hotel. Now, when I go with Christopher and it's the 2 of us, we come back in the middle of the day, we take a nap, we relax around the room, we stand in the lobby. So we like to stay at the Grand Floridian just, you know, just to be there. It's just so much fun. So relaxing, so calm. The music is great, the band is great, the piano player is great. But when I'm by myself, I don't tend to do that. So if you've never done a solo trip, first of all, you need to do a solo trip, and you can do it on the cheap, because you can stay in a hotel that is a value resort, or heck, man, you don't even have to stay on property, and it could even be cheaper. But get yourself down there for a solo trip if you are a Disney fan. So now, instead of tags over here, again, I'm not following the sketch exactly. I'm just going to put some rectangles of colored and patterned paper right there. And I went ahead and used that sticker, and that is a Dottie About flare that I put on top. And now, since this is my solo trip and I was going during the Flower and Garden Festival, I do have to put flowers on the page. That is going to be the theme for this particular Disney album. So I put down the flowers, and then I find some word phrases that I think are appropriate. And my allergies are starting to kick my honey again. It's like waves of it. I'm feeling great, and then all of a sudden, boom, it hits me in the face. And then I'm feeling great, and then boom, it hits me in the face. Is anyone else's allergies acting like this? Because it's really starting to make me angry. So now I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this layout. There's not a whole lot more to do on here, you guys. Like I said, I'm following the bones of the layout pretty closely. I go in and find these letters right here, and I'm just going to entitle this Pop. because this is Pop Century. Now, I probably should put Century down there. I don't actually remember if I do. I don't. I probably should. I might do that. We'll see. But there is the layout, and as you can see, I followed the sketch pretty closely, kind of. You know, it is how it is. So there it is, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for joining me, and I will see you guys again real soon for another video.